Hello, Little Lighthouse friends. I'm Lynn, the occupational therapist. I was wanting to share with y'all today some adaptions that I use in the classroom and with the children to help our little ones to learn the correct motor patterns and then to gain success in pre-writing skills. Today I was going to share with you some different strokes that we learn in the different development of pre-writing and writing skills. So first, children like to scribble. So that's what we learn first, is scribbling. So just scribbling, and then second, we would learn to imitate. So imitate is I do one, then you do one. So I do it, now your turn. So that would be imitating. And then copying would be having a model first. So having the lines already drawn and then the child copying the line in a box or place below. So that would be how we would copy. And that is the normal development of those skills. And the way that happens is we imitate first, and that's usually between 1 and 2 years old. And we start with these strokes that are on this page. So up, down, side to side, and circular strokes are the first ones that we learn. And then we do the cross to learn to intersect lines. But we first imitate these, then copy them. Finding activities to encourage the use of the different grasp patterns are really important. And that's what we do at the Little Lighthouse, is try to find different ways that they can utilize those grasp patterns throughout their day, from a tip pinch to a tripod pinch, and using and strengthening that so that they can then be more efficient writers. So today I also wanted to share with y'all some different things that I use in the classroom that help make this a little bit easier for the teachers and the children. And so y'all seen me have this before. Vertical surfaces have been proven to be very important for developing a child's wrist and using the correct grasp. But also when we write on a vertical surface, it promotes shoulder stabilization and helps strengthen all of the correct muscles that are needed for writing and sitting at a table when they are older. So we use different things like writing on easels and even on windows, and we did some of that last week and things like that. But in the classroom, I have used large binders as a slant board. And this is just about it's about as big as my hand, so I'd say about 4 inches tall. But I've used a little bit smaller and a little bit larger. But this is very nice because if it is a view binder, then you can slip a sheet of paper, so any sheet of paper, into the view, into the view part of it, and then you can reuse this. So we can trace it up and down, and then we can erase it all on the binder. But I also use a clip or this is just a chip clip. So you can use a chip clip or a clothespin to hold regular papers on and let them draw with crayons and markers. But when you have it on a desk, so it will be on a desk like this, and when a child has their arm, it is supported, their forearm is supported, and it helps support their wrist and helps for them to pull their wrist up, which is extending, and then use their fingers all at the same time. And initially, children will not put their hand on it, but as they have a surface to relax on, they will stabilize their arm. And that just promotes the correct use of our hands. When we are learning the pinch patterns, we want to use our thumb, our first finger, and our second finger. And then that promotes what we need to be able to hold a pen, just like that. And to pick up something in that, with that grasp and hold it in the correct position, if you have, let me do something a little bit darker. If you have a pen facing you, you can have a child pinch with the 2 fingers and the thumb, so pinch and flip. And that will put their hand in the right position. And correcting that position when they are coloring and writing as they're getting stronger can help promote it, but you don't want them to get too tired or their muscles to fatigue. And so that would be, just giving them some rest breaks. Don't always put it back in their hand correctly, but encouraging that grasp is great as they are learning the actual pre-writing skills. And I wanted to also show you that sheet protectors, and I've used this before, sheet protectors can be used, so just dividers and sheet protectors can be used to put anything in, and it becomes a dry erase board. So then you can erase that from that. And also, y'all saw it last week using a metal cookie sheet. You can write with a dry erase, and it is a little more difficult to get off, and sometimes it may need some cleaner, but it will come off. If it's written directly and then erased, it will come off usually very easily. So anything in a vertical surface, and we did this last week too, and how I made it more of an easel this way. But you will see me use some of this in the activities that we do at the little lighthouse and now online. So I just wanted you to have some of that information so that you would have that at your disposal and you could use that with your children. Thank you very much. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.